day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these individuals are, but because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that.
And as the news continues to be revealed, threats of other high-profile names being involved is what's got everyone talking.
The P. Diddy thing sounds like just complete unchecked depravity. Like, I don't even think he was gay. He was just guys.
I really do not like Hollywood. It is not for me. The business really scares me. I understand that I'm a part of that business and I enjoy my kind of interactions with it. But that said,
everyone in Hollywood knew about all of it. This is my going theory. Everyone in Hollywood knew about all of it. And not only did they know about all of it, they all participated.
Candace Owens is making waves yet again with her bold opinions and sharp critiques. The outspoken media personality and political commentator has stirred up even more drama with her latest revelations. This time she's turned the spotlight on the recent buzz surrounding Diddy's arrest and added fuel to the fire. Owens has unveiled a fresh list of celebrities rumored to have been part of Diddy's infamous private parties. Let's break down what's unfolding.
King Kong ain't got it on me. I showed up just to watch. A friend of mine, he was the location manager, and he was like, hey man, you can come down, Denzel's working in LA, you can come down and see Denzel work. I was like, I would love to. I was doing my little acting thing, you know, but it was like, whatever. And the director, Antoine Fuqua, came over and said, hey man, you want to be in this movie? And I was like, what? Yeah. And he said, come back every night and I'll put you in different places. So I came back on that night and there was Denzel's big scene. He said, I want you standing right there. Let me tell you, my mother freaked out. She was like, oh my God, you're in this movie. But let me tell you, Rich, if that was all I ever did in my career, I would have been super happy.
What was it like, though, to watch him deliver those lines in that scene, in that moment?
When Diddy was arrested on criminal charges, it sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Known for hosting extravagant parties, the music mogul is now facing serious allegations that have taken a toll on his reputation. While some celebrities have publicly distanced themselves or condemned his actions, others have stayed noticeably silent. Never one to hold back, Candace Owens has called out these quiet onlookers, especially those who previously praised Diddy and his legendary parties.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now look, this title right here, okay? This title right here I'm gonna just start off by saying allegedly. All right, lawyer confirms shocking Oprah Diddy video sold in secret Hollywood deal. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Like, I'm just saying, I don't know if this is to be true, but it would not surprise me with everything that we know now. This stuff is just gonna get darker and darker and crazier. So just buckle up and be prepared, y'all. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
And as the news continues to be revealed, threats of other high-profile names being involved is what's got everyone talking.
Oprah Winfrey has been tied to so many awful people.
Yes.
And the things that she's done throughout the years have only been in service to certain people.
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
Do you know who it is? And I know that you can't tell us who it is for all the reasons, right? But as you know who it is, and as we're moving through this story, and it's starting to really feel like it's unraveling, and you feel bad for the person, and we don't even know who it is.
Do you attend any of P. Diddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-out?
Oprah, happy birthday.
The bright lights of Hollywood can distract you from the darkness that often lurks behind the scenes. Today we're diving into one of the most shocking revelations in recent times, a secret Hollywood deal involving a sex tape that's been kept under wraps for years. And what makes it even more jaw-dropping, according to attorney Ariel Mitchell-Kidd, this tape features none other than Sean Diddy Combs and possibly Oprah Winfrey. Yes, you heard that right. Stay tuned for all the details as we unravel this hidden scandal that no one wants you to know about.
You know, all the people that she was tied to, all those dark, evil people that she's tied to, man. Like, is this really surprising for y'all? It ain't. It ain't. I just feel like it's getting so crazy that we may not ever know, because there's so many people involved, important people.
When attorney Ariel Mitchell-Kidd made an appearance on News Nation. In a bombshell interview with Laura Ingle, she claimed that 3 separate tapes involving Diddy and other A-list celebrities exist, and these tapes are being quietly traded among Hollywood elites for millions of dollars. In her interviews, Ariel Mitchell-Kidd explained that the tapes were part of a catch and kill operation, a term used to describe when compromising material is acquired, not to be released, but to be buried. This tactic is often used to protect high-profile individuals from scandals. Mitchell-Kidd mentioned that she was contacted to assist in brokering a deal, but declined the offer, describing how this footage was surreptitiously recorded without the participants' knowledge. For those unfamiliar with Ariel Mitchell-Kidd, she's no stranger to high-profile cases. She previously represented Adria English, who accused Diddy of sex trafficking and has been at the forefront of several legal battles involving celebrities and misconduct. However, this latest revelation may just be her most explosive yet. But let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, how did Oprah's name even get tied into this? And more importantly, how is it possible that a video like this could exist without the public finding out Oprah Winfrey and Diddy have both built empires becoming household names, and each has faced their share of controversies, but never before have their paths crossed in such a disturbing manner.
So Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast.
He seemingly suggested in the caption that Oprah knew the Hollywood producer was mistreating women.
He took hold of me and stood me in front of the mirror.
One of Candace Owens' primary targets in this controversy is James, who has found himself in the spotlight following her now viral Instagram Live. Owens criticized James for staying silent despite once famously calling Diddy's gatherings the greatest party ever. She expressed frustration over his lack of response, particularly given his past praise for Diddy's lavish events.
He needs to just relax.
And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment.
Oprah Winfrey must go down with Diddy. Why? Because she's been friends with him for over 2 decades. And also, Oprah was friends with Harvey Weinstein. Did you know this? You want to know who the first person was to call Oprah? My insiders are telling me. I'm sorry, do you know who the first person was to call Harvey Weinstein? Oprah.
This isn't Oprah's first time being associated with scandal. She's faced harsh criticism over the years for her ties to Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and even Sean Diddy Combs himself. While Oprah has often escaped scrutiny through carefully curated public statements, rumors about her involvement in Diddy's notorious parties and other Hollywood scandals have continued to swirl. So what exactly did Ariel Mitchell-Kidd reveal during her interview? According to her, there are 3 tapes in total, and one of them features a celebrity more famous than Diddy. Many are now speculating that this unnamed celebrity could very well be Oprah Winfrey. I can't attest to whether or not they exist or not. She clarified, explaining, "I just was told initially that they own this treasure trove of video."
The Ali Carter girl spoke about it. She mentioned Oprah's name. She said that the names that are going to be coming out are going to be, what did she say? Something that's going to really shock the world. It's going to have people saying, oh my God, I can't believe it. With everything we know with Oprah, that's not shocking to me, but I'm just trying to think who is more popular than Oprah. That's where my mind just went.
so I have to believe that there are a lot of celebrities who know what they did. Mitchell Kidd also revealed that she herself was approached to use the tapes for leverage in legal proceedings. This means that not only is the existence of these tapes highly sensitive, but Hollywood elites are willing to pay millions to keep them buried. But the big question is, why hasn't the public seen or heard about these tapes until now? According to insiders, the Hollywood elite have gone to great lengths to protect themselves from secret payments to powerful media influence. These tapes are being sold in secret far away from public view. But now, thanks to Mitchell Kidd's shocking claims, it seems the veil of secrecy is finally starting to lift. In fact, a Department of Homeland Security officer confirmed that footage was obtained during a raid at Diddy's Miami mansion in March, where explicit videos involving recognizable names were found. Could these tapes have been among the items seized in the raid? And more importantly, will we ever know for sure who is in them? While we don't have confirmation that Oprah is the person in the tape, the implications are staggering. If a tape featuring Oprah exists, it would rock the foundation of Hollywood as we know it. The timing couldn't be worse, either just as Diddy is embroiled in his own set of legal troubles. To make matters even more intriguing, Diddy and Oprah—
Candace Owens didn't hold back, calling James a hypocrite for staying silent about the serious allegations against Diddy. She questioned his kingly status and urged him to speak out. Owens also revisited claims that Diddy's parties, known as freak-offs, involved disturbing activities. Her comments reignited controversy, naming other celebrities rumored to have attended these gatherings.
I'm not always a believer because you don't know if they're reading you from information that they know or not. But I'm very excited to see Tyler. I cannot wait to see what he has to tell me. Here, you can have a seat right here.
Awesome, sounds
and
good.
I will sit here.
Perfect. Wow. I'm like in shock. The work that I do revolves around being able to pick up on subtle impressions, and that tends to mean that I have to get relaxed in order to be able to pick up on those impressions. But today I was so starstruck with Latoya that I really had to consciously try to calm myself down, which is something I usually don't have to do. Medical intuition is, for me, when things come through, they end up happening, for sure.
Really?
And so this is nothing to worry about, but they're bringing me to this area of like your body. And so for some reason, they're having me acknowledge tension, contributing to like other things. This will affect more than one area. Like I'm going up here, I feel really tense, like all this up in here. As weird as that sounds. And it can contribute to other things. So sometimes people will notice like difficulty, like sometimes people deal with jaw problems, sometimes people deal with headaches. It's all in here.
You're absolutely right. No, you're right.
Bummer.
Sometimes my mouth gets locked where I can't close it and I have to twist it, and then the tension is always in here.
It could be like TMJ even potentially. It can be something that affects the alignment of the jaw, but it just feels like a lot of tension and pressure.
And terrible headaches recently, so you're absolutely right with that.
Well, I hope that you can resolve that, because then the headaches can go away. We'll be good. So, yeah, nothing to worry about. That's literally all that comes in for health. So, that's it.
A part of you is saying, how does he know this? But we know how he knows it. He's special. He's gifted.
Obviously, it's a bit of a challenge when you have people who are in the public eye and there's widely publicized passings. It can be a bit tricky. Do you have any objects today?
I do.
Okay.
Do you need it now, or do you want to wait a little bit later, or whatever? I want to know what's coming to you.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
One sec. There's a lot there.
Is
My
there?
goodness. It's just like I don't even know where to start.
Justin Bieber's name has also surfaced in the controversy. Candace Owens expressed sympathy for Bieber, portraying him as a young victim of Hollywood's darker side. She acknowledged his troubled past, suggesting he may have been manipulated at an impressionable age. However, her tone shifted when addressing adults like James, criticizing them for not speaking out and insisting they should have known better.
So you said that Denzel Washington wasn't down with the program, the Diddy program.
Well, no. My friend had to do a number 2 and she was on stage, and he wouldn't let her be relieved, and so she ended up doing it on stage in front of everybody, and it was a wet one. And it went everywhere. It was so nasty, and Denzel was disgusted. He grabbed his wife and was like, "You don't respect nobody," and ran up out of there.
Did you see people react like that a lot, or were most people going with the flow?
It was so much going on. The people that noticed reacted, but it was just so much going on. If you weren't right there in that vicinity, you didn't even know. It was too much going on. But Yeah, everybody, you know, and everybody was just walking around zombied out. Like after a certain time, when you make the announcement, if you don't want, you know, the regular party's over, if you don't want to participate in what goes on after. You know, it's just interesting. I just want to bring up Justin Bieber for a second. Shout out to Justin Bieber, man. I'm a Justin Bieber fan. I want to work with him. Man, I have such empathy for you. You are a strong person, Justin. Shout out to you in your heart. You sing when I hear the pain. Now when I listen to your music, I hear the pain in your voice, Justin. All you wanted to do was sing. Your mother caught you playing your guitar, singing, and thought, let me help my son out. Let me focus on with God, you know, let me nurture this talent. And she thought she was doing the right thing by taking that video to Scooter Braun. And I'm sure Scooter Braun probably thought he was doing the right thing taking to Usher. But Usher, why you do him like that? You need your ass kicked, Usher. Usher, you need your ass kicked. You need to get slapped or something, Usher. You knew what Diddy was gonna do to him. What you get by taking him over there? And then you had the nerve, he signed to you? So you've been making money off of him after you get him abused like that? You owe him all his money back. Are you Diddy number 2, 3, 4, Usher? Running around here. I mean, this is ridiculous, y'all. Hey, I'm on a live, y'all. Stop calling me when I'm on a live. That's disrespectful. I'm on live. Stop calling me.
Jaguar Wright is watching. She's in the chat.
Hi, Jaguar. I love you. Oh, I love if I could work with her. She sings so good. When she, hey, tell Fox to stop calling me. Jaguar Wright is on the. Tell him
Purple Rain.
Tell him to stop. He keep calling. He called 5 times. I don't even know what did. Man, he gonna make me talk mess. Tell him to stop. That's ridiculous. Hey, Jaguar. Yeah, I just want to say, man, your voice is amazing.
In a fiery YouTube live session, Candace Owens accused Hollywood elites of fostering the culture of complicity and turning a blind eye to troubling behavior. She claimed these celebrities happily enjoyed Diddy's lavish lifestyle, but are now staying conveniently silent as allegations emerge. Owens went on to name several high-profile figures she alleged were regulars at Diddy's parties, arguing that their silence only deepens their involvement in the controversy.
Look at him as having all these connections with all these different facets of, as far as out of entertainment, like, is hip-hop music really that ingrained in so many different levels of life to where you have a person like P. Diddy associating with a head of Nike, or just, like, I'm just saying, for an example, like a nigga like Moneybagg Yo, I wouldn't imagine if he get taken down like somewhere in IBM. There's the head of IBM is stepping down, or the head of Calvin Klein is, you know what I'm saying? Like, how ingrained is hip hop into other fields of industry?
Right. So hip hop culture is the biggest culture in the world, first and foremost. But there are tiers to hip hop. Now, Diddy was able to work his way up into the private sector where you're rubbing shoulders with other CEOs, other business owners, other heads of media. So the situation is, you're not gonna see Moneybagg Yo at a political fundraiser. You'll see Diddy there. See what I'm saying? So I've been to fundraising events, you know, they might have some artwork for sale. The opening bid for some of the artists is gonna be $1 million. So you go, Moneybagg Yo, probably getting 40, 50,000 a show. He's signed to somebody, so he's not gonna get his streaming revenue. He's not gonna really own his masters. So that's why you see him signing other artists. Like, most rappers are just simply financially not on the level to be able to impact that community of people.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what that's.
And no disrespect to Moneybagg Yo,
salute Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah, he's an awesome artist. But speaking to that, the murder of Young Dolph.
Yep.
And we just watched his killers get their time. But they also implicated CMG, which implicates Yo Gotti. And we know Yo Gotti is a multimillionaire, owns with all the things that he owns, and would we say he's in the upper echelon of the? Can he?
For years, rumors about Diddy's questionable behavior were dismissed as mere tabloid gossip. However, his recent arrest and the gravity of the charges have prompted a fresh look at those claims. This isn't the first time Diddy's private life has faced scrutiny, but the growing public concern about Hollywood's inner workings has intensified with Candace Owens' revelations.
Recently, they just smoked a dude on the street, smoked him. And then they pulled his pants down and spit in his ass on the street outside.
Yeah. That's wild.
They taking it to a different level.
Does growing up in Chicago make every place really feel like a walk in the park? Like, and does it dull your senses when you go home?
Nah, I'll say this. If you go to any place and think it's a walk in the park, you a fool. So like, I feel like them real Chicago boys know, like, all right, the level of violence here is not the same, but I'm gonna even be more on my P's and Q's now. Cause here, this the most anybody ever said hello to me. Like, sure. Like my Uber driver took me to a barbecue restaurant. He's like, "You're a big fella, man. You're not hungry?" I'm like, "Bro, I just got off the plane. I've been up 30 hours. I'm hungry." He said, Just hang out with me for a second. We pulled up, we brought the beef brisket out, and we went to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, very friendly.
Damn, I'm liking Texas.
Southern hospitality, man.
It exists. It exists. But where I'm from, hell no. The Uber driver, they got plastic in the car. You can't even reach them.
Damn.
What? The man took me to a barbecue spot. He said, "You wait right here."
You wait right here. Here's the keys. Car running.
I said, "How much I owe you?" I cashed out $15. I'm eating the beef brisket in the car.
Damn.
I said, "Okay."
You know what's so fucked up about this? But it's like, people feel like it's, because it really is not that bad, but you have a nigga jump in the Uber car and just try to rob the nigga and shoot him for no reason.
Yeah, that's just that broke, goofy shit. Like, this the problem, bro. They made being a crash out cool. Right. Where I come from, you better get a job if you can't hustle in the street. Go to work. Come catch us out to work. Like, a Uber driver, man, he not finna have no 100,000 on here, man. So you finna catch a felony to get a debit card and $50, use a straight third.
Candace Owens' criticism hit harder because she highlighted the hypocrisy of celebrities who publicly champion social justice and morality while allegedly ignoring or participating in questionable behavior. Owens argued that this double standard reflects Hollywood's deep-seated issues where private conduct contradicts public personas.
Places.
Let's Google Yo Gotti's net worth.
You got it? I want to say I'm pulling. Okay, they got it listed as 100 million.
Yeah, so if your net worth is 100 million, you probably have 50 million liquid capital. So let's put some in perspective.
Right.
Elon Musk is donating $45 million a month to Donald Trump's campaign.
That's wild business.
So in 2 months, he's donated Yo Gotti's net worth to Donald Trump's campaign. So that should give you some perspective.
Right. For sure.
I haven't really met many rappers with money. Like, most rappers that I meet are living middle class. So like, if you see them with the 200,000 stack, that's all they got. For sure, that's all they got.
Why do we? Because this particular platform was built off of the love of hip hop and music.
Sure.
But it's hard to run a business off hip hop and music.
Yeah.
So why is it that rappers are so broke?
First and foremost, you gotta really think about it. Remember that song by Birdman? What did he say? I got everything in my mama name.
Yeah.
Come on now, that's just poor money morals right there.
Right.
And then most of us come from a street element. So, you know, you can't just go down to the bank and buy $1 million house without getting indicted. So like, you know, the rap game is entertainment. Like, I remember when the gangsters would take their homie who not a killer, but he can rap. This our rapper, we pushing behind him.
Right.
Now they want you to be a killer, a robber, a drug dealer, and a rapper. It's a flux in the game, you feel me? So like, you know, like the
LeBron James is in a tough spot, with Owens calling him out for his silence. She questioned why someone with his influence and history of speaking out on social issues would suddenly stay quiet when serious concerns about responsibility arose, especially given his past connection to Diddy and his refusal to address the accusations.
To you for being alive still and not being afraid to talk. You gave me the strength to talk, because when I first got the strength to put my story out there, everybody was like, you can't say nothing. You gonna mess up your lawsuit. You gonna do this, you gonna do that. And I'm saying, well, I'm filing my lawsuit for justice. Like, it is about the money, so I can, you know, set my son up and I can get into counseling and, you know, do all the things I need to do because I can't work a job. You know, I want to be financially straight. But besides all that, I want to work with Jaguar Right. I want to go around and speak at people, victims of, you know, abuse and sexual abuse and sex trafficking. I know a lot. There's certain things I want to tell Jaguar, you know, like, in face-to-face, I get the opportunity. And man, thank you for speaking on me. That was funny, that comment you made about the pardon and all that. Like, I put it out there on purpose so he can't do that. That was a strategy of mine, because I talk about it now. If he try to do it, it's gonna look a certain way. So when you said that, like, he ain't going down with the dead, I'm like, yeah, see, my strategy is working.
Do you think Justin Bieber will eventually speak out about what happened? Because he looks
traumatized. He has to. He has. He's a father now. You think he would take his kid over there? Even Usher said he wouldn't take his kid over there, so why you take Justin over there? Why? What did he promise you? What extra did he promise you for you to take that boy over there at the time, knowing what he was going to do to him? What did he promise you? And then did you receive it? Because you sold your soul when you did that. I don't know if you can get it back, Usher. What's that song you got out? Shit. Your confessions and burn. You gonna let it burn, all right.
A lot of people.
God didn't like that. God did not like that from Usher, to take Justin over there. Because now it's nothing that Justin can ever do to get his innocence back in that way. He stole so much from him when he took him over there, knowing what was going to happen to him. He's wrong for that. Hey, Justin, I want to work with you, though. If we can meet up. Like, I understand your pain, and my homegirl trying to get in contact with you because she was there with you in the room. So, you want to talk to her, she got you.
A lot of people are asking about the baby oil, if something was put
It's not baby oil, y'all. That's liquid ketamine. Horse relaxer, muscle relaxer. It's topical. You can rub it on you or you can ingest it. And all of a sudden you become a zombie. Like, your eyes are open, you're talking, but you're not there. The demons have jumped into your body and you're like a robot and they're just controlling you. He can tell you to go kill somebody and you do it. If you're a heterosexual.
As federal authorities continue investigating Diddy's activities, Owens hinted at other celebrities who may be involved, claiming that Hollywood's elite are too afraid to speak out. Her remarks have sparked heated debates online, with some fans praising her for her courage, while others accuse her of sensationalizing the situation. Regardless of where people stand, it's clear that Owens' revelations have made a significant impact.
So let me ask y'all a question right now. If Bow Wow came into this room without anybody knowing anything he did, and a group of females came into this room, who gonna get the females first? Y'all or him?
Nigga, us.
If they don't know,
yeah, he said they don't know who Bow Wow is.
Who he is.
He's just Shad Moss from up the road.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, we getting that action.
Get the females first.
Yeah, because Bow Wow did walk in this room, but he was Bow Wow. But no, Bow Wow is he have to like bat his eyes or something.
We don't bow ass.
Yeah, nah. No shade to Shad. No shade to Shad.
There's no shade.
No shade to Shad, but nigga.
Right. So if you can be a person who can show up you can show up to a place, and everybody here is paid to come in here and do what they do, of course you're gonna miss that.
Yeah, man.
You going to a party and everybody is sex worker?
Nah, man.
You can pull anybody you want, male or female, to the bathroom and get a blowjob.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss that.
Yeah, damn. All right, well, it's a drought then. It's a drought.
That drought made people crash out. So you know.
It's a drought. What can you give me one celebrity you were surprised to see at a party in a way that you were surprised to see him, male or female? Like, you might have had an idea about him, then you see him like, there ain't no way that this person's doing this with that, or doing this like that, or whatever.
No.
Okay, he said, goddamn, I can do that.
No. Like, after my first like year of like being like working with like celebrities, I figured out what it was. I said, oh, so they all like this.
Alcohol.
Huh?
Does it always start with alcohol whenever?
No, a lot of them don't even drink.
Oh.
It's just them.
Come in like,
bro,
I'm great.
You got different levels but you got horny men, and then you got real horny men. You feel me?
So, what's the craziest thing you've seen?
What about the animals? Well, animals.
Like the craziest thing that she was like, oh, nah, bro, I ain't, nah, bro, it's
I walked in on a guy in like a mascot outfit with another person in a mascot like outfit.
Resurfacing of alleged journal entries from Kim Porter is adding more complexity to the story. These entries, which have now been included in a memoir that's become an Amazon bestseller, reportedly reveal unsettling details about Diddy's personal life. Owens referenced these entries in her critique, sparking even more speculation about the true nature of Diddy's parties and the high-profile guests involved.